Okay, we move along. We see this location is at 8038. Looks like a little shack. And we see down here what they did here. Rents collected. And this is a smaller shop. And next door, we see this store here. It looks like it's called Graders. Not entirely sure what that is. Wish we could go back and ask that lady who seems to be walking in. Let's take a look at Google Maps here for a minute. And today, this is this location. It's this spot here was an empty lot for many years. They used to have flea markets like every Saturday, and they were in the process of building it up here. It's since then this location and the deli next door has become a furniture store. It's a double lot, but this was empty for many years, and that's what that little shack was. And then the first part of the laundromat was the place Graders. This is another picture of the same stretch right here, and you see the rents collected, property management. What's interesting about this is you get this area up here of the looks like the stairs going up to the elevated train station, and that has been removed. So we have Graders next door, and then we have something that's got a big sign here. I don't have any better shot of that at all. There was nothing in the archive. The next picture I have from the archive is of the Forest Park Inn. Looks like some sort of little bar or restaurant. And next door we have this store here. And again, the picture quality is bad. The sun was shining in the photographer's face in a lot of these pictures, and they were very washed out. Let's go take a look back at Google Maps. And you can see there's that sun again. So this would have been Graders. This would have been the place with the big sign. Looks like this right here, good deal 99 cents, would have been the Forest Park Inn. And right here, the dental office would have been the other place we could see in that picture that had the funny doors. Let's just go take a real quick look at that again. And growing up, I remember that being a funeral home, which I thought was kind of unusual, a funeral home on Jamaica Avenue. And with those doors, that kind of makes sense. That looks, I guess, sort of like a funeral home, doesn't it? Okay, here we have another small structure on Jamaica Avenue, similar to the property management rent collector, a few stores down. Sitting there on Jamaica Avenue, as opposed to the buildings, a little shack. And what are you looking at, boy? You know, this guy, he's walking along the street in 1941, minding his own business, and never knowing he's going to end up on the internet 68 years later. So this little shack right here ends up being an empty lot driveway between buildings right here in 2009, between a barbershop and between the laundromat. So we're going to move further down the street, and the picture quality will get a little dicey for a little bit here. The next batch here, there is some sort of confectionery. I think that says wholesale. And right next door you can see the word paints. So it looks like we have a candy store here and then some sort of paint store. And in 2009, that is a double lot, and that is a laundromat. And at this point, things start to get kind of really squished in together. We've got a paint store here. Next to that, we have a gift shop. And next to that, we have a hosiery for all your hosing needs. So the stores start to get really kind of crammed in together here. And if we look at 2009, it's really not much different. They're all crammed together here again. So 1941, a couple stores all crammed together, and in 2009, the same thing. And next we have a storefront here, named Scheinman's. Not really sure what this place is. It's a nice looking storefront though. Wish we had better details on this one. And in 2009, this is El Putrillo, a restaurant. You know, growing up, I remember this as being like a pizzeria restaurant, and gosh, you know, I'm just drawing a blank on it. And hopefully, someone out there will see this and send us a name, because that was a good place to eat. So if you look at, you've got this building right here, and then next door it drops down to a smaller building. And in 1941, we can kind of see it does the same thing here. Details are kind of fuzzy because it's an extremely bad picture. I did have a little bit more detail when I was looking at the screen, and the name of this place was Kelly Cleaners. You can see here it says the home of clean clothes, and that's at 8430 Jamaica Avenue. And in 2009, that is the Express menswear sportswear store at same address, 8430 Jamaica Avenue. And you can see here it drops down from the building here. Interesting thing about this, if you look at the store in 1941, the doorway appears to be up off the ground, a few steps up. You can see people's feet down here, and the door is over here. So there are some steps that go up here. And in 2009, you can see the same steps going up. So those steps have been there all these years. I mean, why would they change it, right? But it's just unique for Jamaica Avenue to have a store that has steps leading up inside.